completion of the infamous Oting massacre, Eastern Nagaland People's Organization decides to observe December 4 and 5 as a Black Day within its jurisdiction. Notably, ENPO took a resolution on 14 December last year following the gruesome incident that shook the entire state. In a major development, Union Home Minister Amit Shah invites Eastern Nagaland People's Organization for a meeting over the Frontier Nagaland demand. The crucial meeting likely to take place in New Delhi on December 3rd. NPCC President K. Therry alleges BJP of ruling the country with support from government agencies like CBI, NIA and the ED. Therry further calls NDPP NPF MLAs as prisoners of corruption chained by the probe agencies. Nagaland unit of Janata Dal United condemns the BJP's plan of implementing uniform civil code in Gujarat and calls it a threat to democracy. JDU further alleges the decision a sign that BJP is totally surrendering to the dictate of RSS. Hello viewers, I Lomika Chumi welcome you all to News Now. We will now look into the news in detail. Nagaland Janata Dal United on Sunday condemned the Bharatiya Janata Party's plan of implementing uniform civil code in Gujarat and called it a threat to democracy. The decision of BJP to implement UCC in Gujarat once it comes to power is criticized by JDU and called it to be the most dangerous threat to the democratic constitution of India. JDU further alleged that the decision is a sign that BJP is totally surrendering to the dictate of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. Janata Dal remarked that Nagaland has been practicing Christianity over the years, which is an important factor when it comes to UCC, as UCC is conditioned by dominant religious ethics of the majority. JDU also added that the Naga people should be most worried regarding the decision, as Nagas live the life of democracy deeply rooted in the village republic, and urged the Naga people to defend themselves so that their identity and history is protected from any external religiously riddled aggression. Ahead of Nagaland Assembly elections 2023, Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee President K. Therry on Sunday alleged that BJP is ruling the country with support of CBI, NIA, ED and EVMs, and also claimed that 48 Nagaland MLAs are prisoners of corruption chained by CBI, ED and NIA. The president remarked that the BJP government gives shelter to the criminals and also asked BJP to clean themselves before seeking votes. Therry also condemned the decision of the Nagaland's innocent candidates who were seeking BJP tickets and claimed it to be a huge mistake. The NPCC chief furthermore called upon the people of the state to drop the mentality of slavery and build a strong government to deliver justice, provide safety and security to the life and property. With 1 year completion of the infamous Oting massacre that shook the entire state, Eastern Nagaland People's Organization on 14 December 2021 had decided to observe December 4 and 5 as a Black Day in memory of those 14 civilians who were killed by security forces in compliance with the resolution adopted. And as declared, the organization on Monday through a press release stated that the ENPO Black Day will be observed on 4th and 5th of December in the entire Eastern Nagaland by hoisting black flags in all the households. The ENPO further requested everyone to spend some time praying and remembering those souls and their family members, and to continue to prevail peaceful environment in Eastern Nagaland region. Meanwhile, the organization informed all its 7 tribal bodies to disseminate with all the villages and towns for a meaningful observance of the day. Nagaland Conservatory of Music celebrated its 10th anniversary concert at the Mainpuri IMC on Sunday. NCM was established in the year 2012 with an aim to prepare students as musicians, scholars, teachers, and to provide the community with performance, scholarship, and education. A faculty of NCM, Reverend Brian John, remarked that NCM has contributed significantly to the musical life not only within India but also internationally. John further added that NCM also represented Nagaland in India in countries like Norway, Belgium, Italy, Spain, and Ireland. During the event, various choral songs were performed by NCM like Lux A Rumkui, Conversion of Soul, Majam Sangar Naro, and Meshomeri Kivi. A 3-day training program organized for T-Tribe youth at the Mainpuri Youth Oasis Center culminated on Sunday. The training program was jointly organized by Northeast Alliance for Leadership, Education and Social Transformation and Assam Valley Baptist Mission. A total of 54 churches of Assam Valley Baptist Mission participated in the training program, which was held under the theme Youth Leaders for Holistic Transformation. During the program, 3 models Youth Discipleship Service and Mission and Effective Leadership Practice were presented and several resource persons attended the training program. A lecture and feast for Sainik School aspirants at Choklang village was organized by Shamator Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter Inspector General of Assam Rifles North on Monday. Notably, the program was conducted in order to familiarize students and SS aspirants with various types of amenities and facilities being provided by Sainik School and how it helps in overall growth of a student, while it also focused on imparting information to students about various avenues and procedures to join the armed forces. It is to be mentioned that the aim of the lecture was to motivate the students and SS aspirants to explore the opportunity offered by Sainik schools. After the completion of the program, the students and SS aspirants expressed their heartfelt gratitude to Shamator Battalion for organizing such event and to motivate them. Wokha Urban Primary Health Center organized a medical camp at Wokha Tea Hall on Sunday. The free medical camp was conducted in collaboration with All Commercial Vehicle Association, ISRN, Non-Link Workers Scheme, District AIDS Control Unit, Mobile ICDS, National Vector-Borne Diseases Control Program. Members from ACVA of all units comprising of the vehicle owners, drivers and handymen and others attended free medical camp. ACVA President Ribantang Nguli expressed gratitude towards the medical department for organizing free medical camp and appealed the department to provide free camp during Association Foundation Day. Meanwhile, a multi-speciality health camp was also conducted at Kifri Anongtongar Health and Wellness Center in collaboration with Kifri District Hospital on November 26. Over the Frontier Nagaland demand, the leaders of the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization are set to meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah on December 3 at New Delhi. The meeting is very crucial as Chief Minister Nltv on November 26 held a meeting with apex bodies from Eastern Nagaland at Chumukidima, and the timing is very crucial keeping the present scenario in mind. The ENPO, while citing the invitation, urged the anointed spiritual leaders and the bona fide members of Eastern Nagaland to initiate a special prayer program covering all churches and the various associations on December 3. The meeting holds significant as the state is heading towards elections in coming months as the organization is firm on the statehood demand. Notably, ENPO on August 26 had taken a resolution in which it decided to ban electioneering within its jurisdiction until the demands are met. Major apex tribal bodies from the eastern region are also endorsing ENPO's demand. Over the Frontier Nagaland demand, the leaders of the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization are set to meet the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on December 3 at New Delhi. The meeting is very crucial as Chief Minister Nltv on November 26 held a meeting with the apex bodies from Eastern Nagaland at Chumukidima, and the timing is very crucial keeping the present scenario in mind. The ENPO, while citing the invitation, urged the anointed spiritual leaders and the bona fide members of Eastern Nagaland to initiate a special prayer program covering all churches and the various associations on December 3. The meeting holds a significant as the state is heading towards elections in the coming months as the organization is firm on their statehood demand. Notably, ENPO on August 26 had taken a resolution in which it decided to ban electioneering within its jurisdiction until the demands are met. Major apex tribal bodies from the eastern region are also endorsing ENPO's demand. क्या बोलेगा? ये सेम स्टोरी नामो. Hello, Dibendu.
Yes, Lomika, it's a major information that we'd like to once again inform our viewers. As you have just mentioned, that we all remember that on Saturday, Chief Minister Rio asked the major apex bodies from the eastern region to meet them in Chumukidima, where basically two issues were discussed. One was the participation of Eastern Nagaland bodies in Hornbill Festival, and the second issue that definitely was the frontier statehood demand that has been placed by the Eastern bodies since 2010. And as I said, the timing of the meetings are very crucial. As you have seen already that just few days away when the Hornbill Festival starts. And now after that, as I said in my previous briefing also, that once the Hornbill Festival is over, then we are heading to the Christmas festivities, which is the major festival in the state of Nagaland. But once these two major festivals are done, immediately the focus is shifting to state assembly elections, which is likely to be held in the month of February, or if at most likely in the earlier part of March. But as I said, pressure is on Nagaland government to conduct both Hornbill Festival smoothly, and definitely the election is at stake also. And at the time, the demand for Frontier Nagaland, that's why is putting a lot of pressure on the state government. So that's why on Saturday in Chumukidima, Rio met with the Eastern Nagaland bodies. They conveyed the message to the Eastern bodies. Now, the next step that has been taken is that ENPO has been asked by Union Home Minister Amit Shah for a meeting that will take place at the Ministry of Home Affairs at New Delhi's North Block, which is the center of India's administration. So there, it is a very crucial meeting, very important meeting that is going to take place amid the Hornbill festivals. As you know, on December 3rd, Home Minister has asked the ENPO to attend the meeting in New Delhi, and for that, ENPO, as you have just informed our viewers, that they have also asked the bodies, back in state to hold a special prayer, so that the outcome of that meeting goes, as per their wish. And the timing, as I said, is very much crucial. Within when the festival will be already there in Nagaland, the Hornbill Festival will already be underway, and at the time, the ENPO representatives will be in Delhi to talk regarding definitely the frontier Nagaland demand. So, what will be the outcome? That is very important, and that will also decide the future course of action. As after that, we are heading to elections in the next 2 months. So, it's very much important that that's the center, a senior leader, a senior prominent figure from nation, Amit Shah, who is a significant leader both in BJP and he holds the major portfolio in Indian government, is asking ENPO for talks, and that plays a major role, and that indicates that something big is going to happen now as far as the decision is concerned. Whether it will be some kind of agreement, mutual agreement or not, that cannot be said at this moment. But the the step that has been taken by Union Home Minister for discussion over the frontier Nagaland issue holds very much importance and is a very significant development that we are seeing at this moment as far as the frontier Nagaland statehood is concerned.
Okay, thank you, Dibendu, for your insights. Leaders of the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization are set to meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah on December 3 at New Delhi. The meeting is very crucial as Chief Minister Nltv on November 26 held a meeting with the apex bodies from Eastern Nagaland at Chumokidima, and the timing is very crucial, keeping the present scenario in mind. The ENPO, while citing the invitation, urged the anointed spiritual leaders and the bona fide members of Eastern Nagaland to initiate a special prayer program covering all churches under various associations on December 3. The meeting holds significance as the state is heading towards elections in coming months, as the organization is firm on their statehood demand. Notably, ENPO on August 26 had taken a resolution in which it decided to ban electioneering within its jurisdiction until the demands are met. Major apex tribal bodies from the eastern region are also endorsing ENPO's demand. A friendly volleyball match was held on Monday under the theme "Investing in Sports is Akin to Directing Youths Towards a Nation Building" at Dan Village in Nagaland, with the participants of local youths aged between 15 years to 20 years. Notably, the friendly volleyball match was organized by Shamator Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter Inspector General of Assam Rifles North. A total of 30 boys participated from the villages. Meanwhile, they were also rewarded with essential sports items. It may also be mentioned that the initiative of Shamator Battalion was well appreciated by the local people. Tuengsang District Football Association Cup will commence from December 3 at Aloyam Memorial Astro Turf Ground under the theme Imolus. The event will be graced by Kohima contractor Kezalio Rulho as the chief guest. The champions will receive a cash prize of Rs 1 lakh along with trophy, certificates and medals. Whereas runners-up will also receive a cash prize of Rs 50,000 along with certificates and medals. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde on Sunday announced that an Assam Bhavan in Navi Mumbai will be constructed soon, as Shinde was on a visit to Guwahati along with the party MLAs and MPs. The announcement came following a meeting between Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and Maharashtra CM on Sunday morning, where discussions on strengthening cooperation between two states also took place. Meanwhile, the Assam government will also provide land to establish a Maharashtra Bhavan in the state in exchange of CM Sarma's request of constructing Assam Bhavan in Mumbai. On the other hand, opposition Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut stated that already an Assam Bhavan exists in Navi Mumbai. Welcoming news for Tripura, as the chief monk of World Buddhist Pop Association of Korea, Shakya Gasan, is going to lay the foundation for International Buddhist University in Tripura's Manubankal on Tuesday. The auspicious program will be held in presence of Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chauna Min along with MLA Sankar Roy and the senior Buddhist monk Pronchai Panyopa from Thailand. The new Dhammadipa International Buddhist University is going to be the first Buddhist university in India, which will be headed and run by Buddhist monastics. The founder chairman of Bahujan Hitaya Education Trust, Dham Mapia, stated that the upcoming university will promote and revitalize the Buddhist culture in India. The upcoming Lok Sabha by-election in Uttar Pradesh's Mainpuri is going to be very interesting, as Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is set to enter the campaign with his first public meeting in Mainpuri on Monday. Not to forget, Mainpuri has always been a Samajwadi Party's stronghold, as late Mulayam Singh Yadav was a continuous MP from there. The Saffron Party has fielded former MP Raghuraj Singh Shakya, whereas Dimple Yadav, the wife of SP President Akhilesh Yadav, will be SP candidate for Mainpuri. Both the parties are trying a level best to influence locals to vote in their favor, as the campaign from both the sides looks more intense and bigger than ever before. FIFA World Cup 2022 has taken the whole world by storm, while fans' hopes and dreams for their favorite team to make it into the round of 16 are still very high. Meanwhile, one of the most anticipated encounter between heavyweights Spain and Germany ended in a draw, as both teams shared a point equally on Monday at Al Bayt Stadium. In the other match, 2018 World Cup finalist Croatia defeated Canada 4-1 on Sunday at Khalifa International Stadium in the Group F encounter. After losing, Canada has been eliminated from the tournament even after scoring the fastest goal of the tournament so far, as Alphonso Davies opened the scoring on 2 minutes with a superb header. Furthermore, Cameroon will be looking forward to secure a win against Serbia in the Group G match on Monday, while South Korea will face Ghana in Group H encounter. A violent protest broke out in Belgium's capital, Brussels, after Morocco defeated Belgium 2-0 in the ongoing FIFA World Cup 2022 on Sunday. The Belgium-based RTBF broadcasters reported that around 10 people were detained by police as supporters set trash containers on fire and threw bricks at vehicles in the city. Brussels Mayor Philippe Clos condemned the incident on Twitter and stated that the rioters are not true football fans, as police had to act harshly to control the situation. Police used all sorts of measures to cool off the situation, as water cannons were also used to disperse the crowd. A massive landslide hit Italy's Istria Island and killed around 7 people on Sunday. Officials informed that around 13 people are missing and 209 more evacuated from the area where the landslide occurred. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni on Sunday announced state emergency and ordered the authorities to carry on the search operation. Following the ongoing mass anti-COVID restriction protests across China, British Broadcasting Corporation has expressed concern over the treatment meted out by the Chinese authorities to its journalist who was arrested and handcuffed while covering the protest in Shanghai. BBC remarked that the journalist named Ed Lawrence was beaten and kicked by police and was later released without giving any official explanation or apology. Meanwhile, huge protests continued against the zero-COVID policies of government of China. So viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter and Kohima and Mokokchung